suspension, a lot of twitching on the back end. You've got pockets of sand everywhere, and almost the best line to do is to stay on the compacted stuff. Now there's a good track down this way, but this is really gnarly. Depends how washed out it's got. It's a bit testing for my sort of skill ability, but it's good fun. A lot of rock here. A lot of jumps, dips. And of course this type of riding really does test your fitness ability. I mean, you're on your legs, you're using your leg muscles, you're using your arm muscles, you're constantly aware of the terrain in front of you, and you're trying to take a good line. A lot of these burns, whoa, the big one. These bumps that I keep going over have been put there by the farmers to divert the water off the fields, so it washes away and doesn't wash the track out to a certain extent. So like almost like a mini dam, if you like. Keen off-road cyclist there. And you can go for miles, the trails go off everywhere. What I should have is a mount on the handlebar with my off-road maps, Ordnance Survey maps. It's a brilliant application that you can get everything offline, and all the routes that previous riders have done are marked in blue, so you can actually click on any of them and it will take you following the routes. It's actually a cracking thing to put GPX routes in. And again, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, I don't know what field of vision I've set it to, but what a view there. Even though Almorchon is the mountain that's over on our right hand side, and there's a recuperation of lands that have been burnt in Sen Dios in El Almorchon. So there's that's pretty commencing the work 6th of November, finalising the work 4th of the 12th, which is December, and there's been allocated €82,400 to do the work. And it's great that they maintain all this, you know. I mean, the amount of people, you get a lot of off-roaders coming up here as well in little buggies and off-road vehicles, but it really is a superb. You can see the tracks up here where, to my right there's a few dirt tracks. You've got these young lads who come up here on their Yamahas and Hondas, and they fly around these dirt trails. I wouldn't even sort of attempt them, to be honest. One off on them with my old bones, and I don't think I'd fare too well, but there's a place for everyone to ride here, to be honest, guys. Getting back on heavy gravel now, very, very loose and shaly. Weight back on the pegs a bit. And again, like I said before, there's no point in being a hero. You're out here to enjoy the ride and the landscape. Not trying to achieve any personal bests over a certain amount of track. To be honest, it's probably my favourite section, although it's very gnarly and it is a bit technical for me, I suppose, but it's very enjoyable. Look what the burns at. One thing you have to be acutely aware of as well doing these trails is there are guys out with not just shotguns, high velocity rifles. Here in Spain they're allowed to hunt wild boar and all sorts of game that's up here. Just feeling a bit of rain. Got my visor open, which is not what you want on this clay, to be honest. These tyres, these Timmersums, if it starts getting heavier, will clog up pretty quick on this. And again, whoop. Good tip, don't try and pull away in third gear on the Voge 300. So guys, I'm not talking a lot at the moment because I'm concentrating. I can see a very, very heavy rain shower ahead of me. So I'm trying to... So that was quite a hairy moment, I might leave that in. Came round a corner to some huge holes in the road that just suddenly appeared in front of me, and plenty of traction on the bike, but it's a case of not going down and getting stuck in one of the holes. So I was hanging onto the throttle and it was revving a bit because it had the grip of a Titan on it, hanging onto the bike. So you really can get caught out on these trails. So some real gnarly bits around here, guys. You have to have your wits about you. Some big rocks and ruts and divots. Again, you can see how rough the road is here. Whoa! A canyon there. And again, you need to keep looking for a good line. Very rutty. And this is not just rutty, there's a lot of rocks on the road. I don't know if you can see them in front of me, but you hit one of them, it doesn't have send the front wheels flying. So you can see some of the ruts in the road here. I don't know if you can see that one over there. You come down that track a bit sharpish and you get to the end, and the way I'm going to go across here now, plenty of fuel. Really is a test of your legs, guys, especially when you've got a few years on you. Same again on this, you're actually riding on the edge of a bank here, so we'll get across this side. Huge rock in the road there, And I'm actually on sand now, the sand's quite loose. And again sand there, back end shimming about. These Timson tyres do not like sand one little bit. Huge ruts in the road there. Wait. Sand again, squirming a bit. There we are, guys, the end of the sand and rough section. Very exhilarating, guys, but very testing on the legs, especially that bend when I came around the corner. There was a huge couple of canyons across the road just before the mountain bikers there that made me jump a bit. So all that's remained to do now is turn the ABS back on. Which I'm thinking that is. It's very hard to see the light, as I said before. The easiest way to test it is start going and the ABS is back on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that ride. Just beat the rain by the look of it, which was my intention, getting off that sand and clay before the rain hit it. You can see the rain clouds coming over in the distance. It's going to be quite some heavy rain that, but now I'm back on tarmac. I'm a bit more confident getting home even if it pours down. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll upload it and I'll catch you in the next one. Ride safe, guys, and as always, if you're going out on the gnarly stuff, it's not a race, it's just for pleasure. Just enjoy your environment and enjoy the ride.